Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, East Pennsboro. Welcome back to EP Media. Today is Wednesday, May 21st, cycle day 1. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, and now on to our announcements. Are you excited to grow plants? Come join the Environment Club Wednesday in the greenhouse during Flex.
Seniors, this Friday is the last to request 2 additional tickets. As a reminder, you can only get max 2 additional tickets for those who have signed multiple times on the Google document. Will not receive more than 2 extra tickets. Any questions, please see Ms. Davis in the office.
Seniors, if you have anyone attending graduation who has mobility needs, please email Mrs. Davis at sdavis@epsd.org no later than tomorrow, Thursday, May 22nd.
Hey East Pennsboro, are you ready to push your limits and make new friends and be part of something awesome? Then lace up those sneakers, join the Cost Crunchy team. Summer runs begin on June 23rd and will be held on Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. Meet behind the middle school. Office and practice will start later in the summer, but summer runs a great way. And to get ahead of the start. Interested in learning more about the team or about the summer runs? See Mr. Mulhauser in room 120 for more info. You can also join the team Remind by texting EP-XC to 81010. See you on the trails, Panthers.
And now we're going to weather and sports. And now, hello everyone. Welcome back to Weather and Sports. It is good to be back. Hope you had nice Keystones. Mine were extremely boring. So this week is looking like a White Castle slider. It is looking very soggy. Today we have a high of 57, and the next 2 days we have a high of 61. And now for sports, we'd like to take a moment to recognize some of our outstanding spring sports athletes. Kareem Megahead and Ian Unks qualified for the District 3 4A Boys Doubles Tennis Tournament, and Ian qualified for the Singles Tournament. Amari Harvey broke the 300-meter hurdles school record. Mile Cornelius broke the school record in the 100-meter hurdles. And Cole Scugan finished 9th in District 3 in the triple jump. Logan Newman qualified for states in both discus and shot put. We'd also like to recognize our softball team for advancing to the district playoffs this season. Great season, ladies. And finally, on Tuesday, our baseball team beat Ollie Valley to advance to District 3 4A semifinals. The Panthers are the #1 seed in the bracket and now have a record of 20-0. Jesus. Today, they take on the 4 seed Fleetwood at 4:30 here at East Penn. Tickets are $6. Come root for the Panthers as they seek to advance to the district championship game.
So Dr. Bianchi, you can just have a seat there and take that mic that's on the table. Nice job. And I'll do want to welcome Dr. Sit and read that script.
Oh, okay.
And I'll
What? Great. Oh, and finally, we would like to welcome Dr. Bianchi. He has a message for us, and that's the show.
All right, thanks everybody. First time I've been here in about a month, and man, the set just keeps growing and getting better and being more truly an authentic broadcast. That'll continue to do so next year. I don't even know where to look and what camera to look in. Is it right here? All right, few things. As Omar talked about Keystones, just appreciate everybody's willingness to participate, especially the test takers. That's the priority, to do your best, to try your best as a big reflection on yourselves. In our school, participation in non-test taking activities as well. It's a huge organizational piece. I think it went okay. I think it went well, and just really appreciate everybody's work on that. Omar, you had given some updates on sports. So I took our school year in a period of time, and here's where we are in our school year if they were individual competitions. So you mentioned track. If we were in the 100-meter dash, we would have about 6 meters left, which is about 2 strides, right? If it's a wrestling match, 6 minutes, we've got 22 seconds left. There'd be 30 seconds left in a basketball game, about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in a football game, and about 2 outs left to get in a baseball or softball game. So we're nearing the end. But those of you who have played sports or other performances, you know in the end can sometimes make or break how you think about the entire game or performance or the match. So a quintessential message here to finish strong, and I'll end with that here in a moment. But first, I do want to share a couple results. I'll give you about 3 minutes on the survey that students took on the supplemental parts of our schedule. So the keystones that we took in the last couple weeks measure to a large extent what we do, the most important things we do here, which is our academic program. We are a learning institution. Also important, though, are these supplemental parts of our schedule. This year, the win period, the character strong, and the naviance, first thing Friday. So one question was, I prefer this year's win approach to last year's. Most people did not agree with that. About a little less than 50% said that they do like win better than advisory. These results, though, indicate some of the parts or new features of the win period people do like. For example, not by a large margin, but about 60% of students have found the help desk feature beneficial. And we created that one day in a teacher's schedule per cycle to work privately and individually with students. Over 3/4 of students said that if we offered activities next year during the win period, they would really like that. So over 3/4. So we got to figure out how to do that because that seems like a really popular thing. I check Flex Time Manager every day, 50%. So that surprises me because everybody says, nobody checks Flex Time Manager. Well, hundreds of our students, they're being honest, half the people said, well, yeah, I do. 80% of students said that they think they should be able to use Flex Time Manager to determine where they want to go. A couple high schools take that approach, and we will look at that over the summer. 98% of students said that they should use cell phones during the win period. 98, no surprise there. I'll talk about cell phones in just a moment. 90% of students said that some version of a win period should be offered, maybe because roughly 90% of students said they need it as a midday break. I didn't look at too much of the anecdotal input on the survey. It looked like a lot of people said I use that time for homework, but 90% use it for midday break. The Friday morning period, the character strong naviance, I'll read a few here. Little over half said that they liked the change going to Friday morning, a slower start. That's not a strong majority, so sometimes I wonder when we're thinking about making a change, is the juice worth the squeeze kind of cliche? If it's about 50-50 and a negligible benefit, maybe we don't need to change anything. So maybe that's what that says, I don't know. A vast majority of students said they do not engage or like or appreciate the character strong specific lessons. I'm careful to share that. One thing they do say is the vast majority of students say that teachers do try to implement these lessons well. So that's something I need to, and we need to think about here going forward over the summer. About 90% of students say that the lessons are too repetitive. And a minority of students say that they truly make a difference here on our school. So those are things that we will grapple with over the summer. And remember, these are the supplemental parts of our schedule. I'll close here with saying that just some reminders here for the end of the year. Please, no cell phones. I mean, if 98% of students say they need to use their cell phone during WIN, that says something alone. We really have a hard time putting our cell phones down. And I don't want to sound like a broken record about that, but we've got to continue to think about the impact of device technology on not students, on us, on adults, okay? Hats, hoods, please keep them off, right? We're getting a little loose. It's May. Maybe some of that's inevitable, but these are things that we want for our school and for you, that we should be reporting to our WIN attendance day. I can't see going forward. We've used 2 different systems for WIN, Sapphire and Flex Time. We knew that was going to be a little confusing. I think it has been. I don't think it should be an excuse for not going where we should be. I truly don't think it should be, but we do need to consider that. And I felt like I had a question for the audience here, but I am taking too long. I hope you're still listening. I'll share more about final exams that start next Thursday for seniors and Friday for everybody, which is really exciting. We're in the last 10 days or so of our school year. And with that, I'll wish you a great day. Oh, I remember. What cycle day is it today? It's that cycle day 1. So please, does it say it right there? Please report to your cycle day 1 for WIN. Thanks, everybody.